Hey, it's Glenn and Laura, the Life Leaps couple. Hair in my mouth. And today we're going to talk about the horror movie and the inner dumbass.
Right, so I just want you to think for a second. Are you feeling like you're in a holding pattern? Like something you're just not executing on, and it's just in this holding pattern over and over and over again. So for Glenn and I, that was actually the debate on when we were going to get the dog. And the story that evolved from that is we were, kind of one foot in and one foot out and really concerned. We love to travel and we have cats, and would the dog get along with the cat, and would the dog be eating the cat poop, and who are we going to get to actually, take care of the dog while we're out of town?
Dogs have really good taste.
Yeah, right. And so all these things are just going through our head, like, oh, we can't get a dog because, we do this all the time and we'll have to come in and walk him, and just all these worries and worries and worries and worries. But at the same time, we continue to go to different shelters and just get an idea of, if there was a dog that was right for us. So we stumble upon this shelter, find a dog who is very, very, very sick, and had the shelter volunteer come and introduce us to the dog. And I looked at this woman and I said, why aren't you treating this dog? I mean, maybe antibiotics will help. And she said, we don't have the funds to be treating the animals here unless they're getting adopted. And so at that moment, Glenn looked at me and said, we have to adopt this dog. And it couldn't have come at the worst time possible. We were getting ready to travel to see my family for the Easter holiday, and we couldn't look at what his demeanor was like because he was sick. So we didn't know if he was going to be a good dog or if he was going to get along with our cats or any of that sort. So it was really a life leap in itself to bring this animal into our home. And in the end, he is an absolute delight, a joy, wonderful with children, wonderful with other dogs, wonderful with cats, and he doesn't eat cat poop.
Good taste.
Yeah, good taste. And it was in the end everything that I worried about.
So a lot of you, hopefully at this point, are visiting this website because you have something that you really, really want to do and you can't get yourself to do it. Now you're going to hear us say over and over again that we're convinced that you're addicted to your current state. Your mind is addicted to your current state. It wants comfort, it wants routine. And so whenever you start thinking about changing things, it's going to invoke things that you never even realize are going on to make you stop. And we call this the inner dumbass. As soon as you want to change, your mind goes to the inner dumbass and says, hey, do something here. And that's the horror story. We're going to get a dog, he's going to bite people, he's going to do this, he's going to do that, he's going to eat cat poop. So think about your biggest leap right now and the thing that you're stuck on and actually doing it. And I bet you a horror movie is flying into your head right now. So let me bring trading into this. Trading's been a big part of my life for a long time. And you learn over time that the people who are most successful at trading are not the people who go for the big bang, one big answer that gives you 100% gains at one time. It's the people that consistently stack the odds in their favor. Now you've got this inner dumbass in your head who's perpetually putting this horror movie in your head. Horror movie, horror movie, horror movie. What's going to happen in horror movie? How do you get it to stop? Do something. You might create a romantic comedy. You might create an adventure. You might create a tragedy. Who the heck knows? But you're not for sure. It's not going to be certain that day in and day out, every time you think about this thing, you're creating this horror movie.
And you're getting out of the holding pattern.
Yeah, so that's our message to you this week. There's a party on the other side, and we look forward to seeing you there.
Take care.